mixing. Got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
What's going on, gang? It's Murata Music with 3-piece TCG, Beard Pirates TCG, and 2D. I'm coming at you with that Monkey D, Ploffy, and the OP-11. Oh yeah, I know you see him. I know you see the fangs, the fangarangs. All right. So yeah, let's get into that smashing of the is it the like button? Yeah, smash the like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, and go down in the comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? And I know you're looking at the leader and you're like, yo, hang on. He beat up Dofi, took his glasses, his hat, his coat, and his whole fucking family? Yeah. What about the rest of them? Oh, yeah, you got to follow the link in the description. KDesign.com. Okay, use the code 3-piece TCG and get 25% off your entire order. Throw all of the neons. Go neon, go red and blue, go everything. We're doing everything in this bitch. Zoro got the sword in his mouth. We got Gear 4 Snake Man. Spoilers, right? Also, the memberships are live, ladies and gentlest of hams. So if you're ready to join that, you're ready to become a 3-piece Luffy Navy gang member, come on down, be smashing and finger popping, putting on that pressure, or big city hooping for the whole shebang. We do monthly deck revisions. I mean, you guys know I'm always in the Discord. We're always chit-chatting and stuff. We DM back and forth. I'm getting everybody right for OP-11. Also, for the members, we're going to be doing a 5v5 between, Team 3-piece and Team RC, Team Rubber Captain, all right? And that's going to be in the OP-11 format, and I'm opening that up to my members. All you guys been keeping the boat afloat, you know what I mean? And so I would love to have you guys. So it's gonna be a 5v5, 5 different leaders. So it's gonna get obscure, all right? We're gonna need some of my copehead extraordinaires out there, right? So yeah, and you know us, we're probably gonna be rocking 5 different fucking Luffys too. But I'll be doing a drawing out of the members. Just whoever's expressed consent, and we'll get in that interest. Enthusiastic consent and interest. That's how we get down at 3-piece, right? But then yeah, we'll be playing. Also, all the music you're hearing is written, produced, engineered by me. And if you want to check out my latest album, Screaming into Fucking Space, Without Nepotism No One Hears Your Song, do follow the DistroKid link in the description, and it's free wherever you want to listen to it. Add me to the list, dog. Okay, enough of the silly business. Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? All right, so OP-11 is upon us, and I'm really hoping, I'm always sending good vibes. I know my dog already got a $5,000 card. I don't want to say the name. I don't want to shout him out, or where, I'm shouting you out. This is for you. But, you expressed reservations about it. But, yeah, people are already busting this shit open, okay? I know as you're hearing it today, this is going to be Monday's video. But, I hope by now you guys have got your cards. I hope you got these 4 KATAKOOTIES burning a hole in your pocket and you just wondering which deck to put them in, all right? Because that's what I'm going to give you a home. This is the new revised Ploffy list, right? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, just getting into the game because the fucking game is taking off and it's awesome. Activate main once per turn. You may add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. If you have 0 or 3 or more Dawn cards on your field, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active, okay? So, one thing I want the newer guys to understand is that you can still take a life, okay, on your first turn or when you're at 10 Dawn. And that does not entitle you to a magical Dawn if you're at 10 that comes out of nowhere, or a Dawn ramp if you were like on turn 1. So understand that, right? But you would still get to draw a card from life. Just understand that. Outside of that, a concept I want you guys to understand is that this is why Luffy is considered a 3-life leader as well. Why? Because typically our purple Luffy has ramps twice a game, right? So the trade-off is, yes, you're a 5-life leader, you get to see those cards, and you do ramp faster, right? And you get to play out the bigs earlier, hopefully influencing the game, right? The downside to it is that you got less life. So we try to counter out that with Linlin, with events and characters that bring events back, and characters that allow us to ready Dawn so that we can continue to play events, blockers that also just flat out fucking ramp us, you know what I mean? And a couple 2Ks and somebody who we just should never leave behind, Mr. Bon Clay himself. I'm getting into the dick list now. So if you've got about $300 burning a hole in your pocket, do go ahead and run 4 Bon Clay in this one. That's just how I'm messing around with it for right now. However, if so Bon Clay is here for the hyper ramp, right? Because I'm like, yo, get me there fast. Let me play out Katakuri. Let me play out Dofi. Let me play these out. And let me have them be forced to deal with a Bon Clay. If you don't want to play Bon Clay because you don't want to spend $300, I completely understand. Before this, I just had a 2K. I did like Kamazo. I did love Kamazo here, just as a 2K body. Or we can run. I was about to spell branch Brulee. It's still BR. You can run 4 of these. Now, think about Brulee. My man Rubber Captain has had great success with them, and I'm not gonna even pretend to take any of that away. All I'm saying is, mind you, that if they don't attack or they bottom deck, you're not gonna get your ramp when you want it, right? Now, typically they don't want to let you just float around, so they're gonna swing and they're gonna still have to play One Piece, right? But that's just something to think about. So yeah, Brulee's great. Of course, you guys remember Hawkins, but that's more of a, you know, at that point, you're just ramping. You're just thirsty ramping, right? So anyways, this is my list, though, for right now. And Bon Clay, it helps Bon Clay puts on that pressure. You see that hand go back? That's a mighty strong pin pan. Look at those pecs. Look at the pectorals right there. There's a lot of pecs that's going to come behind that. He's about to really rotate. He's giving you full body right there, okay? We're mimicking, and then we create a body on the board that's sideways that has to be dealt with immediately, right? So we love that. Big Mom is addressing our 3 life leader problem and being able to trash something we're not fucking with, possibly a God Thread, possibly an event that we don't need for the matchup, or another event or something that's no counter value and that we can bring back with Senor Pink later on should we need. That's what Big Mom's there for. Also getting rid of a 6-cost body, putting it to the bottom. Great. Then we got Sugar. Sugar's on probation. Sugar's on probation because while they are a searcher, at this point, they're putting a lot of good cards in the bottom of our deck, right? I do still feel like this deck revolves around the Don Quixote family. Duh, it's Ploffy. But sometimes I'm like, I don't even think I played Searcher. You know, I don't even think I played her. So, anyways, that's what we're thinking. Gyola, just a searchable 2K. That's it. Senor Pink brings this, and this back. Also gives us a active Dawn, sexually active Dawn, so that we can, you know, assist us in our cost of playing these. So that's great. 5 for 6. We're running 3 of them because we do want to see them just about every game, but we don't care if we see them until late game. So we're running 3. Diamante is just here because it's funny because in the small image I always think it's a claw, and it's not a claw. I know it's his funky sword, but anyways, Diamante's here because 7K bodies don't get popped as easily as 6K bodies. So when we're going up against Shanks or anybody else, you know what I mean, we like to have a 7K body. Also, just having another target to play off of Doflamingo, so Doflamingo always has something to work with. It's nice. It's nice. And when they're staring down a fucking 9 and a 7, yo, that's no man's land. Speaking of the man, Super Saiyan Beavis, okay? Look it up. That's who he is. You're probably not going to find anything, but Super Saiyan Beavis himself, okay? The Mr. On play, Don -1. You can play a 5 cost or lower Don Quixote Pirates type from your hand. Okay, so we've got 3, 6, 10 targets. Technically, we could play this as well. We're never going to do that. But yeah, so we got all the targets. And then once per turn, remember to stay on top of this, gang. Nobody has to make you. Opponent's turn, once per turn, you may rest one of your Dawn. Okay, so you have to have one Dawn active, then add up to one active Dawn from your deck. So you get to ramp after using this ability, etc. It really helps out. Like I said, if you open to this, you know, you got 2 of these, keep it. It's a lot of bricks, but you want to see this card. You will have a greater chance of seeing these cards, right? This is 10, this is 4, okay? Simple math lets you know that once you have these, you're ready for these, okay? We don't want to play these by themselves. Very seldomly will we play a Rosinante even by themselves, so yeah. Anyhow, Diamante's not the worst thing. If you're going second, you got no option, and you've ramped to 5, and you play a 5 for 7. That's not bad, but anyways, I digest. Going over to Rosie P. No, that's not. That's for red purple. Anyways, Rosinante, okay? I love you, man himself. 5 for 6, 1K counter. You may trash 1 event card from your hand, draw 2 cards. And then at the end of your turn, if you have 7 or more Dawns, set up to 2 of them as active. Now, we don't mind trashing this to draw 2 cards. Especially in different matchups that don't require us to Gamma Knife, matchups that aren't green, right? And even if we do trash it against green, and then later on when they drop their kid, we're ready to bring back Gamma Knife and then swing into it with the entire board that we've developed. That's how we win that matchup. Outside of that, the reason why you don't want to play them on curve is because you can trash a card, draw 2 cards, but you don't really get their benefit of having 2 Dawn active till later in the game. So that's that. Great card. The #1 target you want to see with Doflamingo. If he sticks, it's fucking game time, dog. You get 2 of them, fuck the wuck. 4 active Dawn each turn, forget about it. Charlotte KATAKOOTIES. Charlotte KATAKOOTIES. My man is the Mochi busting ropes, okay? Anyhow, 8 for 8. I've always said this card is power creep the card. It's a blocker, and at the end of your turn, you set up to 2 Big Mom pirate types characters with a cost of 3 or more as active, then add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it, okay? So when you play it on 8, it's going to ramp you to 9, and you're just Golden Pony Boy after that. It's going to keep you healthy when you play Linlin after that. It's going to turn itself sideways after you swing. I mean, it's a big body blocker. It's one of the reasons why we don't need to have, 16 2Ks anymore, because we got an 8 cost body that we're going to see pretty regularly, right? Now, I don't know if I want him at 4, but we're rocking 4 for right now because we're experimenting just a twinge, right? But if we go down to 3 here, it would give us room for some other bullshit, so we'd figure that out. But right now, I'm liking them. I'm rocking them. I want some more in them, oven them. Now, but do remember, this is still the list. Ploffy is still the list. It's not Platfy. It's not Placky. It's not Platypus. It's Ploffy, right? So this is a great accent. Once we've had these established, we go wide. We set up blockers. They can't swing into Rosinante for free. They got an 8K body they got to deal with. Linlin's coming at them. They got a lot going on, right? So that's what it is. Anyhow, take it over to Uso Hachimi. So horny, best 2K in the game. Will win you games, and that's about that. Gamma Knife for the green, of course. And if there's a pesky big that we want to take care of, if we got our 9K bodies out here, because we don't have the tallest bodies, right? But if, you're against Enel and you take Enel from 11 to 7 and, 11 to 6. You take Enel from 11 to 6, invest 1 Dawn and swing 4K over them. Yeah, dog, that's going to kind of suck, right? Even if you take that 12K Shanks down to 7 and swing 2K over them, that's going to suck, right? But they're mainly there to get rid of walk it out. You know what I'm saying? West side walk it out. North side walk it out. We're talking about this kid right here. This one. Take him down to 3. Kill him, burn him, skin him. Hellhounds, take his soul. Neural Beam. Now, Neural Beam wins us a lot of games. Why? Because Neural Beam makes us motherfucking bitch-ass Bonnie. That's why. It does cost 2. It does minus us a Dawn. It does not work on leaders, but it does give us plus 2k, and then we rest any of our opponent's characters. So you're going up against Blackbeard, turn that big Blackbeard sideways. You can take one hit. They're swinging 6 at you, and they got a fucking shank sideways or right side up. That's a 12k body. Counter out for 2, go to 7, turn shank sideways. Got his ass. You know what I'm saying? Turn blocker sideways, and we finish him. You know what I'm saying? So just be looking for all those different plays. Gum Gum Giant, goated. It's one of the reasons why we can run bricks, because we can get rid of cards that we can't use for counter and clutch and draw 2 more. God Thread, still at 3. Could probably get by at 2, but I'm really liking popping the 5 cost threats like the fucking Cavendishes, the Como se dices, the Boobie Smokers, the Carrots, the cards that I'm not finding at this juncture, right? Okay, there we go. But anyways, yeah, we like using that. That's just a great card. They really should have made her like a 6 for 8 with an ability. She needs to have a powerful card in that form. Anyhow, God Thread. And then Blast Breath is just the 5th copy of Gum Gum Giant. I can't tell you the last time I played Blast Breath. Can't tell you the last time I played it, but having an extra 1 for 4 is great. And the fact that we can do that and still be able to only go down 1 Dawn instead of 2 sometimes really means something. So yeah, yes. Maybe 1 less, and 2 more 2Ks. I don't know. We'll think about it. But anyhow, that pretty much sums up the list. Going first, we like to see go 3, and then we ramp into Bond Clay, and then we take it from there. Going second, we can ramp into God Thread, get rid of a threat, and take it from there. We like to see these bigs in our opening hand. Why, you ask? Because if I got a couple of if I got some Doflamingos, that means all that's left for me to find are the cards that I would play with him, right? So it's not the worst thing in the world, and I think we get into some situations that are just like that. So, you know, I'm gonna show you I show you the wins, I show you the losses, I show you the high rolls, I show you the low rolls, I show you me coming back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come. Either way, I'm gonna come. And if you're doing things right, the 3-piece Navy way, you'll be coming too. With that being said, let's get with all that coming. Being said, let's get into these smashes, shall we? Right, gang, we got the Boobie Smoker on deck. Okay, they chose to go first. What do we have here? We go ahead and shuffle that. We can shuffle that back. We're going second. Oh yeah. We got us Rosinante. We got us some Bond Clay action. So it's a lot different now that we throw these Bond Clays in there. Am I right? So you know, we can counter out. We can ramp. We can, I don't know, ramp. We're at 6. Katakuri's in hand. Meaning we're going to have an 8k fucking blocker this turn. Or excuse me, next turn. So like, smoke them if you got them, all right? This is the last chance you get to do anything impactful. I'm looking to take over the game after this. Now, if we could also draw into a motherfucking Borsalino. Borsa fucking Lino. You guys remember me talking to you about this card? Rest this character up to one of your Navy type leaders or characters can attack active characters during this turn. Yeah, that's a real ball buster. My man said, look at my athlete's foot, dog. Look at my athlete's foot. Nami identifying as Sanji ain't gonna be able to do it, but the leader will. And that's going to be another swing to our face. I was going to say, before I was rudely interrupted by athlete's foot, tough acting Tanactin looking ass. If we draw into a Doflamingo, whoa, I still do like the idea of going wide, right? So no Duffel among us. Shit, we could still play out the Rosie Nanti, right? But anyhow, I don't know. Let's see what we do here. Homeboy is a what? He's a 4. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and play them out. We're still going to ramp. We're going to swing 5 into 4. Typically, I think they would want to take this and grab an extra card, and they do so. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna go to 10 as well. So we took that life to ramp 1 because if we Gum Gum Giant, one, we get out of an attack. Two, we get to draw 2 more cards. And that's where my mind is right here in this one. So, in the meantime, what are they going to do about the cat? They got that. They got that. You guys remember the Honesty Impact I was telling you about? That's like, yo, that's a pretty fucking dope-ass card. I'd grab it if you can. Yeah, that's what just happened to us. So, got rid of an 8K, and it would have done something else to somebody else as well. So, they're going to go ahead and swing 5 to 5 after 6 to 5, and we're able to get out of both of that. We had a big hand at that point. And yeah, now, I mean, shit, we ain't seen Doful Among Us yet. We can just go ahead and Big Mom that ass. No? Want to draw some cards? Fucking draw some cards then. Draw some cards then. We could also play out, yeah, Diamante. Diamante. And right now we're just removing threats off the board. They're going to give us a 2K. We like this. We're in the same position as last time. We're at 10 Dawn. And we're just kind of big city chilling right now. This is the dick that, in my opinion, can hang and bang with the best of them. When it comes down to like who can do what and blah, 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 I feel like the Ploffy list as we have it right now is very capable of going into the deep waters with just about anybody. It's the fact that we can go wide. It's the fact that we can Gum Gum Giant and then Senor Pink and recycle our giants. It's the fact that we have access to Neural Beam, which lets us which allows us to cosplay as Bonnie, right? And I say cosplay because we can't turn the leader sideways. We still got a minus a Dawn. It still costs us Dawn. Right there, we're gonna go ahead and give him that. Yeah. And I think I would give him Gum Gum Giant. Yeah, get rid of Rosinante and keep because give one to keep one. Am I right? We can go ahead and take that. We get a 2K. Here. Now they ain't got no. Well, they do have a blocker, but we've got a lot of. We got a 6 and a 7, and that's big. That's big in this game. We're going to be able to do this, grab a Gum Gum Giant, and we're at 8 Dawn. They can play another horny-ass Jones if they'd like, and all that's going to do is leave us with 1 active. I swing 7 first, and I'm not quite understanding my thought process behind that, but tis what it is. I decided to go ahead and swing 6 into 4. The fact that I was swinging naked into 4 and now I'm adding 1, in my opinion, kind of gives the facade or the idea that I might be really worried about their crackback, right? You got to understand, if you've been playing one thing, to anybody that's really watching your moves and what you're doing, if you switch it up on them, they're like, oh, okay, he's doing this differently now, right? Okay, so they're going to swing there. We're going to utilize our ability. And again, thanks to Rosinante, they can play another horny-ass Jones if they'd like. They can turn 2 Dawn sideways, but that ain't going to do much. Here we can Gum Gum Giant the God Thread. Yeah, it's looking like we're going to go ahead and do that. We draw into some pretty good counter there. 2 and a 1, 2 and a 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So they're going to pull out the kid. All right. Well, can anybody in the crowd guess what we have for just this occasion? Am I right? So we have the board built. And now I'm like, okay, give me Senor Pink. Get that Gamma Knife out there. And let's do our Thug Dizzle. I mean, we're not going to play over shit, right? And we're going to have enough Dawn to continue to swing and continue to pressure. So they do have 2 blockers out, which is pretty fucking troublesome. But yeah, nothing that the Gamma Knife won't fix. I mean, we're going to be swinging into a 3K body here. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. And We can do this. Okay, we're at 7 Don total still. We can swing naked into that kid, right? And then we could still have enough afterwards. Yeah, there's nothing they can do after that. Yeah. They got to give us the blockers. Yeah. Oh, okay. So they're concerned about their life. Look at this fucking big city development putting on that big city pressure. Oh my goodness. Fucking gracious, dog. Yo, what are we doing? We've lost it. We have lost our full fucking minds. There's no way we did that just now. No way we did that just now. I think we forgot it that Borsellino was a blocker. That had to be what happened there. Because, yo, that was knuckin' futz. He got, no, that was, we got carried away is what happened. We got fucking carried away. Oh, and I know they're mad. Oh, and I know they're so angry. What did we have before that? Let's back that up. Yeah, we definitely forgot that Borsellino was a blocker. I tell you what. I tell you what. Yeah. Because this should have definitely been a, it would have otherwise been a 5 and a 9. Obviously we had our fucking, we ate the foresight fruit. You know, we had the fucking, what is it? The observation hockey. We were able to see his hand, I guess. But, yeah, that was good. But a 5 and a 9, we would have gotten everything they had to give to us that turn. Okay, so they had horny ass Jones there. So if they had horny ass Jones, then it would have been pretty gnarly, actually. I don't think we would have survived the crackback. So you know what? Even when we fuck up, we did the right thing. How you like them apples? Let's go to the next one. I'm sorry. Did somebody say OP-11? Did somebody say OP-11? All right, so yo, did I keep this? I decide to keep this. Why? Because they're going first, I'm going second. I got my rampant bond clay, right? Also, I already got my bigs. And as crazy as it seems, sounds, and feels, if I'm going up against somebody who wants to take me out in the deep water, play bigs, and get me F'd in the A, all I have left to draw at this point are the mini compliments to, you know, Doful Among Us. So we're going to go ahead and do those Thug Dizzles. We don't even establish a bond clay. We are able to pop them with God's Thread. We are already at 3 life, though. Hashtag not the best scenario. But, yeah, so we got that. I just had a random ADHD thought. That last time with the screen flip, I was definitely getting up after wiping for sure. Definitely getting up, addressing my pantalones situation. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and skip right to the fucking Big Mom. Put one of our 3 Doful Among Us back and put up that bond clay that was sure to terrorize us the next turn. We're gonna take. Okay, we can take. We can do whatever we want to do, I guess. This deep in the game, and we're still haven't seen anything to complement our Doful Among Us. Like I said, they're all right there. We're gonna grab Rosinante. We're gonna Dofi into Rosie. We're gonna get rid of God Thread. Not really gonna be able to pop a Katakuri with that. We swing 9 and they take. We're up 2. We're happy. When they swing at us, we are going to be able to use Neural Beam to turn that sideways. Well, that ain't going to do much. We don't want to take this. We do not want to take this. Okay. It's getting a little dice. Luckily, they go for sugar. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm going to play bigs. So this is their comfort zone. This is where they want to be. They're even at 3 life. They want to play bigs. They want to out-big me, right? They want to big dick me, right? The problem with that for them is that, one, you got a skill check. Is that, one, I'm going to have more cards. I am going to see more cards and I'm going to be able to play more cards. And I got more events, right? And the reason why I'm like, oh, I'm going to be able to play more cards. When they do their thing, they're left with one Don typically. One Don sexually active, and that's it. When I do my thing, I'm turning your shit sideways. So now I get to turn that, I get to block out of that and turn that lens sideways. You gain a life, but you don't get anything. You're back to one Dawn active. You see what I'm saying? I'm not making shit up. Now here, I would probably like to put out Senior Pink. Yeah. We get Senior Pink, we get the Neural Beam. Now we're looping Neural Beams, okay? It's getting out of hand here. So I'm going to swing 6 there. Okay, cool. Now I'm swinging 8. Now I'm swinging 9. Now I'm swinging 9. Like, look at how we're developing. Look at how we're developing. Night and day difference, right? From when... man, let me tell you something. When me and RC were in this bitch, bro, he had already recorded a video before he'd even talked to me, and then we recorded my video piloting his. So we were in all kinds of different places, and I had just gotten off of work. I got all the excuses. Don't worry, I got excuses for you. But yeah, we were rubbing our two brain cells together ferociously and coming up with nothing. Miscounting Dawn, not reading cards. It's a little different when you're fresh, right? It's a little different. So yeah, it's a little different when you don't get off of work at 6 o'clock that morning. 13 and a 9. I'm going to go ahead and say let's give up Katakuri just to save a bigger swing is what I would think. Because, yeah, that's fine with me. They want to do that. We can take. I mean, actually, we ain't got a fucking choice. We got to take. Okay, we get a 2K. We like that. They put out a blocker. And again, no big was developed. Nothing substantial was developed. They do have all 10 Dawn out. We draw into a Gum Gum Giant. And I mean, right now, dude, I'm about to... No, don't do that. Don't do that. Play out Cat. The kids want to see Cat. Yeah. Play the Cat out. Swing with everything. Right? Get all the free swings. That's a free swing. Okay? You got to give me a card. And they're actually doing very well. Right now, I mean, 7 cards in hand, 2 life. They're doing better than us. We got 7 cards in hand and 1 life, right? So they're doing better. It's the crackback that's about to really make the fucking difference, right? Because they're also going first. So they just fucking quit. They just fucking quit. I mean, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of sucks. I wish I'm probably going to get another one. But yeah, so we had 9 in there. You've got 1. Okay, so you can counter. Well, you would need this and this. Okay, so you could get out of 1 attack, and then you would have to block, and you could counter out of that with this. Yes. And then the next one is you can block. So yeah, they had some legs. They still had some legs under them. But would we survive the crackback? I would have to argue we would, just off of the Neural Beam alone. And there's nothing that says we had to develop Katakuri. Nothing that says we couldn't swing into them. So it's kind of unfortunate that they quit right there. But this is what you want to look like. You want to be swinging back and forth, banging it out with them. And yeah, we'll keep it moving. I'm sure I got another one for you guys. All right, so we find ourselves against a Bello Betty. Let's see what this list is. Okay, yeah, we'll probably want to mulligan that. They're going first. Oh, we chose first. We should have chose second. What the fuck are we doing? Okay, we're really showing off, I guess. But yeah, I really hope this Bello Betty is playing the most optimal list, because my man Martino Rosso is getting restless in the comment section. He wants to see Bello Betty's played right with the best list. And I'm like, yo, I'm right there with you, boss. But if you think I'm going to be fishing for Bello Betty matches until somebody plays the like card for card best list possible, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Shit. All right, so here they are. Turn 2. And are they going to be able to do the thug dizzle they do so well? Oh, that's trash. Oh, Martino is going to be mad about this one. Oh, boy. Then that means, oh, boy. Yeah, he's not going to be happy about this one. I would say God Thread that ass. Yeah, God Thread, Ivankov, swing into their threat. Oh, okay, we're going to do that. Hey, I got no objections to that either. I got no objections to that either. And I'll tell you why. Because we're going to be able to Lin the next turn around. So, or God Thread. But we got the removal. We got 3 life. We got a little counter. We're feeling a little fancy. A little fancy pants. Yep. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay. They're doing things. Okay, you could attach 3 to that and then swing again. Or 2, excuse me. Okay, they swing there. Cool. I think we got to take that. Okay. Ramping isn't going to do us any good, right? We're already at 7 going to 9. Oh, we do, because we'll go to 8. We'll go to 10. Okay, cool. We can ramp now. We take. And this is getting out of hand. Yeah, we're getting effed in the A right now. Okay. Now, let me show you something that only 3-piece Ploffy can do. Am I right? So we're going to go ahead and minus there. Get rid of the God Thread. We don't need the God Thread. We're about to do other things. Okay. So I would say put Ivankov up. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to swing there. They cannot block that. There's no way they block that. There's no way they counter out of that. And if they didn't counter out of that, there's definitely no way they counter out of that. Okay, cool. We just bought ourselves one more turn, right? We just bought ourselves another turn. Spoiler alert, we got another Lin, and she's ready. Okay, Karasu, we're not worried about that. Inazuma, again, not worried about that. All I'm worried about is Martino Rosso's opinion on this Bella Betty's list right now. That's all I'm concerned about is what are they going to think about this match. They're going to be pissed. They're going to be pissed. Okay. All right. Man, this sucks. The reason why this sucks is that we can get rid of the, well, yeah, I guess. Okay, so now we can swing cautiously. It's a little tough. We're playing a tough game right now. We're working all the way back down. We know everything's going to hit. Mathematically sound. But what were the triggers going to be? That was the big question. So no triggers there. We bought ourselves another turn. Let's see what they got for us now. Now, every threat they've had is getting dealt with. It getting and will be dealt with. Okay, so they're getting to draw a card. And they got a blocker. Not concerned about that as much. If we make it out of this turn, we're big city hooping, in my humble opinion. Because we got neural beams for days. Now, oh, thank you. We know that they can go, they can go a little crazy here. What's that? 7. So they're going to go 8 and 8, it looks like. We can ramp up there, yes. And we can Gum Giant. I would say Gum Giant the sugar. Oh, what do we get rid of? Hang on. What do we Gum Giant? We got rid of a Neural Beam. No, we did get rid of the sugar. We just drew another sugar. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to want those Neural Beams on dick for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Honestamente, we want every fucking every card we got, every Dawn we got right now, because they can't counter out of anything. My man with the Gum Giant bullshit, I said, yeah, it needs to be. I needs it, right? Okay, so they turned that sideways. They kept that alive. That's going to be to their detriment. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to give them 7. Okay. We're going to swing 9. We know they can trigger. Swing 9. They can't counter out, right? That was actually the mistake. The mistake there was not swinging 11. The mistake there was not swinging 11. There was no reason to not swing 11. And I could have given 2 there. And, you know, take or hit. And then another 2. And I would still have 1, 2, 3, 4 up. So maybe a 10 and an 11. But, yeah, that was the mistake there. Because if they had a perfect 2, 4, 6, well, actually, no, that wasn't a mistake. We knew because they just drew this off of life. So we knew that they didn't have it. They would have to have 2K, 2K, and then a 1K. So these would have had to be 2Ks. So that's why we felt good doing that. But yeah, man, that's working yourself all the way back. We did not see any Karasus. However, I don't believe at any point in time there was shit that we would have countered out if it was a Karasu, or we wouldn't have done if it wasn't a Karasu. But yeah, no Karasus, and they still got us pretty freaking low. And of course, the Karasu I'm talking about is the 4 cost, not the blocker. But anyhow, yeah, you don't see purple typically dealing with Bella Betty like this, but we do. All right, man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. What's Katakuri up to these days? Am I right? What do they got going on, gang? So they chose to go first, which means we can expect big city swings at our ass. Okay, they're gonna be putting on that nagging. 9 to 5. We can ramp for free. Bring it back later. We choose to do just that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're going to swing 6 instead of 7, because we're obviously going to develop with the Bond Clay, and we used our observation hockey correctly. Well, they triggered, but not into anything that would have KO'd. But the reason why I said we used it correctly is because they still took. The only thing that would have sucked is if they didn't take, right? And we're like, damn, I wish we would have swung 7 probably. Okay, so they're going to swing 6 into 5. Actually, it's going to be 7. They're looking at our life. They're moving it to the bottom. I can only imagine what we had. They're going to swing an honest 5 to 5. And here we are. We're at 8. So we're at that. We got that fabled decision. Is it to, you know, do we go wide? Do we establish, you know, 1 blocker? We're going to go ahead and opt to swing 5 into 5. And they're going to take the free block. And we're not going to do anything. We're not going to swing into it. We're going to stay chill. Now, chilling against Katakuri is almost what you could never choose to do back in the gap, right? This is not something that we would be doing typically. Here, we're going to go ahead and get rid of a God Thread and a Sugar rather than give up a life. We want the life going to our hands, I guess. Right? I guess, you know, we're going to give them a 2K for a 5. We know we got a 7. We know we got a 7 and a 6 coming our way. That's a free block. They're not going to turn their blocker sideways. Okay, we do also have them at 4 cards, right? They're getting a little nervy. Okay, so we're swinging 7 into 5. We know they can block out with their 6K blocker for 2K, but then we can swing Katakuri into that. They gave us 2 cards there. So, yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out for you, Jack. And it's not. We're going to go ahead and use Doful Among Us, all right? We still keep our blocker here. And, yeah, we went wide. We chose to go wide. We do have a Bond Clay that they have to address. So Bond Clay is pretty much acting as a blocker. Now, notice you still got that same bitch-ass Parasparrow, you know, stuck on top of life. 4 life they got right now. Stuck on top of life right now because we ain't fucking with it. Damn. That sucks. Hashtag that sucks. All right, now look at this. Look at this, okay? They're swinging 7 here, right? Don't worry about that. But look at the board. Okay, turn the free block sideways because they can't hurt Katakuri. Now, instead of taking a 7 to the face, which we would have to take and go down to 1, they're still preoccupied with getting rid of bond play. So we stay at 2 life, which is huge for us. Big deal. Big city deal. Okay, so now we're swinging 7 into 7. Okay, you want to choose to keep that alive. Let me tell you how this is going to work out. I can swing, we can swing 9 into the big threat twice. And we got him done. This game is done at this point. It's hard to say it's done against Cat, right? But it's not going their way. Katakuri is not used to seeing this kind of play, right? And typically, you know, they want to be able to get their big moms out, etc., blah blah blah. But you know, I don't think they got any searchers. You know, Eustace Kid got the cycle. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But we have not been attacking their life. We've been dealing with nothing but board. So they're drawing that much less, right? So they draw into 1 card. And I mean, Big Mom's got to be coming at any point in time now, right? I mean, shit. So right now they're kind of poising themselves to be able to take us out. They're going to be swinging 9 there. So here's the thing about that. They swing 9. We can counter out with 1 Katakuri. I think that was a mistake, because if they swing 9 again, we're fucking cooked. Okay, they didn't have the foresight to do that. They didn't want to get. They didn't want it. They didn't want that smoke. I get it. I get it. Okay, so we're gonna definitely play out pink. We can get that. We can get that beam. I think the beam would help us out. I don't know. We get the giant. Okay, I got no argument. We know that's automatic. And now it's time to see, what do you got? Okay, now I shouldn't have swung with the Senor Pink first, or developed the Senor Pink, because he can get popped. But, you know, Sim, I always develop first. All right, so now we've got 2 blockers, 4 Dawn, sexually active, and a whole lot of what the fuck. I mean, look at that. Pressure. Oh, and we get a normal beam. Yo ho ho, and a big old bottle of cum. Let's see what they got for us. 10. You gonna 10 drop us or what? They 10 drop our ass, and they get rid of a big mom, which was a great way for us to heal ourselves. All right, gang. It's looking like it's Como City say do or die time. We're gonna swing 7 here. Oh, you ain't got counter? You mean to tell me you ain't got counter? Oh yeah, game over. Katakuri on Katakuri action. Oh, well, there's the big moms. There's the big moms. They were in live. What do you know? What you know about that? Yeah, that was it. But I mean, look at this, man. Slow and controlled. By the time we're typically down to 1 or 0 life, we it looks like 9 times out of 10 are already ready to close out the game. But yeah, it was just fun to see what Cat's doing. And yeah, I'm sorry. Katakuri was the first deck I played. You know what I mean? My buddy Benton, 10 of Ben, as I like to call him, you know, put me on, gave me this list, like literally put the cards in my hand. Not Kikunojo. This was back in 03. But all that holographic is what got me in the game. But beating Katakuri is one of my favorite decks to beat. So is what it is. All right, did you guys say, yeah, that's the last match. Did you guys say that's enough strolling down memory lane? You said you want to go back to OP-11. All right, let's take that cold plunge, all right? So we're back. They chose to go first, of fucking course. And did we mulligan? No, we kept this. Looks like we kept this. We're going second. I don't know about the sugar search, and I don't know about the sugar searcher, to be honest with you. Right there, we just bottom decked a lot of fucking good cards for a bitch ass 2K. I mean, the 2K got used, but still. Now they established a Zoro Jiro. Oh yeah, God thread that ass and swing 6. There we go. That's what we like. Did they see the card they needed to see? Yes. Did we? Yes. Keep it fucking moving. They missed Double Finger. And you know why they call her Double Finger. Am I right? We're going to take that 7. Okay, so we're going at 8 now. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab Rosinante. Let's get rid of Neural Beam. Yeah, draw 2 more cards. Yo, take a life. Take a life and be cray. Take a life, be cray. Cost them a 2K. Yes. Hashtag yes to everything. Looks like they went to 8 Dawn. So not party time for them yet. Okay, cool. We're about to fucking take off. Okay. This is no longer a friendly match. Swinging 6 at that ass. They take. Okay. Swinging 6 at that ass. Okay. Get a 2K. How about 10 at that ass? Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, shit. Yeah. Look at that. Putting on that pressure. Big city developments. What the what, dog? Look at this. Okay, so they healed. Okay, so now I know why they took the life. And they're going to put Rosie at the bottom. We expected this much. We expected this much. Check this out, though. We get to Neural Beam their cat so that they will not be able to at least swing. Now, they'll put them right back up. Now, this is what I keep telling you guys. This is why I'm saying I feel like we got the advantage, right? Because they can only have, as long as they're doing their big play, they can only have 1 Dawn active sexually, right? When we do our big plays, we got everything. We got everything. We got everything we want, okay? So let's start with the free swings, right? Let's go ahead and swing 6 into 6, you know, even and clean. Simple and clean, Kingdom Hearts style. Oh my God, I love that song. Simple and clean. Look it up, Write Me Out. Look at that. Oh, I don't think they're making it into the Squeakquel gang. I really don't think. We can swing naked here. Yeah. Oh. We can afford to go another round. We can afford to go another round. I would say we could afford to go another round. That's right. We're going to do it like that. Okay, so check this out. We decide to do that. We're swinging 10. They ain't even fucking got it either way. But we had 2 2Ks and a Rosinante, right? So we had 4, 5, and counter. But so this is what I want to take away from this, is that the reason why we decided to swing 10 is that we're forcing them to have another Gum Gum Giant plus counter, right? Okay, cool. And then outside of that, we have 2 Neural Beams sexually active, right? We have 2 whatchamacallits, 2 Doful Among Us. So the first time they swing to us, we were going to go back to 10 Dawn. Whoever swings, I hope it's somebody big, because now we're fucking Bonnie. And we're going to turn Sanji sideways. We're going to turn Lin sideways. And then who are you going to swing with, right? So, I mean, yo, that's just how it went. No Katakuri on this one, right? No Katakuri. This is still just pretty much fucking Ploffy being Ploffy. So, anyways, I mean, that's fucking strong. Look up Simple and Clean. Hey, yo. I was like, look, you can see it right here. This is sometime later. I was like, hey, yo, you know who I forgot to play against? All the fucking hype? Fucking Mami Nami. Fucking Top Hat McGee. I said, yo, let me go ahead and get that match in. Let me get that match in because I already know I'm going to get asked about it, right? I already know I'm going to get asked about it. I hope they're playing the most optimal fucking list. But hey, yo, we ain't got all fucking day. So we're going to see what we got. We're going to see what we got. Right now, I went from Simple and Clean to my Sanctuary mentally. They chose to go first. Now, I've been seeing Nami's choosing to go first. And so, okay, we understand that that's what they like to do, I guess. There's a ladybug outside my window. I think that means good fortune. We get God Thread. We're happy about that. They're swinging 8 to 5. That hand is jive. and it just got one bigger. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and God Thread that Makino and swing 6. It's good to clean up their board because some of their cards like to return cards to hand. Makino is a 2K counter that would really chap our ass, right? So now they're gonna swing 10, and I'm like, all right. We ain't got no blockers. I kind of hope they don't do this every turn. Actually, I'm lying my dick off. We do have 2 blockers in our hand. They're going to give us the stay out of my personal space, right? And they give us Flame Spirit for our trouble. I ain't mad at it. What are we at? 8? Yeah, we could go wide. And it looks like we're going to go wide. Okay. Just grab God Thread back. What I'm more concerned about with right here is getting puddined, and yo, they law our ass into the ground. Okay, we got a Gyola for that, but yo, wasn't expecting that one. Okay, so we're at 9 Dawn. We don't want to deal with a 7K body for the whole fucking game. We can easily put it in the bottom of their life with Lin Lin, right? First, we're going to get her to stay out of our personal space. Yeah, okay. Stay out of my personal space, Nami. Now we can go to 2 life. Put that up. There we go. Okay. And now what? They don't have Big Rush City, do they? I don't think they have Big Rush City. We're going to make them have it. Oh, shit. They're only swinging 6, though. What's that about? You got blockers? You know we got the 2Ks. Only swinging 6, huh? Okay, they got a blocker. They're setting up some buffoonery. Right now, though, oh, yeah. We got good. We got a real good board. All right. We're going to force that. Stay out of my personal space. Okay. They give us the third fucking law we see, right? I'm going to swing 9 at that ass. Okay, swing 9 at that ass. We're going to play a blocker out. Now we can swing 7 and swing another 9 at that ass. Okay. Hey, man, it's your fucking world, dog. I'm just here fucking commentating, right? Okay. Still got to give us cards, right? Now we get to turn that upside, whatever. And we're liking it. We're liking it. We're happy. So at 10 Dawn, what can... Well, I had to fucking ask, right? They're going to Kaido, and they get rid of Katakuri. I say we definitely Gum Giant. And you don't want to Giant that? Okay. Yeah, I think we should have Gianted that. Yeah, now you're giving up a fucking Rosinante. Oh, man, come on. There would have been a Rosie in the... Oh, no. Yeah, dog, we should have Gianted that. Gianted did that. Okay, but here's what we're doing right here. So now we're forcing the stay out of my personal space. Okay, cool. Now we can turn it... We can shift our focus to the board and make sure that they not only lose a target, lose a threat, but they don't get to have any more cards, right? Okay, so they're not getting any more cards. Now we can go ahead and swing, see what they do. Are they going to take the blocker? Are they going to take the hit? Okay, it's kind of feeling like right about now we got them solved. It's kind of feeling like right now the writing is all but on the wall. It's on the wall. Writing's on the wall. Do we even need to get rid of Duval? We say no. We say we're not even worried about Duval. Okay, they're gonna swing 7. We can go up to 10. We can comfortably, well, yeah, we had the gum because if we took this hit, the next one would be 12, and we ain't getting out of 12, right? So if we lose one of our bigs, we lose one of our bigs. Fuck it, sucks. Yeah, gotta lose it. Big whoop. But now we can God Thread the Duval and swing like the Dickens into what's left of their life. So yeah, I don't think that setting up a Katakuri, not at this juncture. Now we ain't got shit in our hand. We ain't got shit. That train is never late, and it's time to get the fuck on, okay? It's time to fucking go. You either have it or you don't at this point, right? Recognizing that you can or cannot make it through the clapback is huge in this game, okay? So that 7, I'm going to be able to 9, 9, and 9 that ass, okay? I mathed them out just like fucking that. There you go. There. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I mean, yo, didn't I say this like a couple of games ago? I said by the time you get down to 1 life, it's time to fucking go. Like, you're already ready. By the time they get you down to 1, it's your turn to win. Shit or get off the pot, right? Nami Swan. Yeah, but that was a really good one. I didn't get to see the shenanigans we saw last time, which would have really easily been handled if homeboy played the Kazuki Odin and we just gamma knifed that ass and swung into it. Man, we would have been had that. That game would have been fucking open and shut, honestly. But anyways, so yeah, I think with that we can go ahead and take it back to the. Let's take it over just a list. Take it over just a list. We got a lot of games in on this one. Well, there you have it, gang. Just realized it's got a really low lighting today. Real cozy. What I think I am, Eris, the legend. Anyways, I'm sure you can see me. I am melanin challenged, as you know. But anyhow, yo, I feel like the deck is performing great Tekken style. I mean, great. Actually had a couple of those victories where it was down to the fucking wire. But I feel like everything's working pretty well. Bon Clay was used a lot, actually. Bon Clay was used a lot. Can't hate on Bon Clay. Love Linlin in the list. Can't hate on Linlin. Sugar. I don't know. I don't know about Sugar. Sugar, it was acting as a blocker, though. They hate leaving Sugar up. They hate leaving any searcher up. It's like you have to. You have to. It would be a tough choice for them to either go for game or swing into Sugar. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, I don't know, man. Sugar's live. He's only got 2 cards and I got 10 done. I think I should still swing my last swing into Sugar. You know, it's a real mind fuck. But outside of that, I do wonder if I could get by with less Katakooties. Sometimes I didn't see myself playing with it. But who would I get rid of? You know what I mean? What if I did this and did this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an option. Now we got more counter. And we got more rush. We got more body. But yeah, I don't know. I really can't tell you guys right now. I really can't tell you. I'm thinking, and I would love to hear back from y'all. I really would love to hear you guys' opinion on this one, because you know, we've got shit. Yeah, I feel like we get to the large numbers, and then we're able to chill successfully, right? So I don't know. You know, Sanji does turn a blocker sideways, put on some big city rush pressure, right? You know, this one draws us a card, which is great, but doesn't it's a brick. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe this could be the list. This would be another brick, but you know, maybe, I don't know. We weren't having any trouble finishing. That's the problem, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what would change it, but I'm open to suggestions. And if, of course, we're just surfing through purple, you know, there's a couple different ideas that we could follow suit with, right? But anyhow, with all that being said, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this one. I'm sorry, I am preoccupied looking at this list. I really would like to hear what you guys got to say. But yeah, man, do smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, and go down in the comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? This has been 3-Piece TCG, big old beard Pirates TCG, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Can't wait to see what this OP-11's turning into. Am I right?
Stuck up in it, stuck up in it. Stuck in it, stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game,